Hello, welcome to LLC DLC, the bonus podcast from Loot Level Chat, the podcast from Loot Level Chill. That is my favourite thing to say all week, and I say that every week as well. We're back with a bonus podcast. I'm hosting, obviously, but I'm joined by Mick, Lyle, and Steve.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Yo, hi everyone.
And today we're doing something a bit different. So I was thinking before when we were looking at all the Summer Games Fest showcases, there's a lot of games coming out, and it's a bit of a meme that a lot of games are coming out August to October, and then almost nothing is coming out in November. I think there's one other game other than GTA, and I can't think what it is off the top of my head.
I love the schedule list.
Yeah, I can't think what that game is now. It's something completely weird as well. But I thought it'd be fun to take some of the 20 of the best, not the best necessarily the best, but the biggest games from that sort of 3-month period, the ones that we're most looking forward to, and objectively deciding which one is going to be the best game to play before GTA. So it's LLC DLC, the best game to play before GTA. So what I've done is I've taken 20 of those games and I've put them into a bracket. So it's completely random. The matchups that I've got in front of me, I haven't picked anything here. It's all just luck of the draw. We have to
trust you on this, yeah.
Yeah. I've not. You'll see by the second one that I've definitely not fiddled with it, because the game that I'm going to want for the second one is not going to go through.
Amazing. I love this. It has to be random. Also, I do have to very quickly say, for November, we have Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee Remastered, Barbie Rewind, Metaphor Refantasio, and that's it.
That's all we've got.
Yeah, that is the list.
So yeah, we've got 3 rounds, and then I think it's a semi-final and a final.
Okay,
amazing.
So I don't know how we want to do this. Do we just want it to be based on preference? Do you just want to argue for which one's going through?
We can debate sensibly. We're grown-ass adults and everything.
Fine. In that case, we get stuck in.
Let's do it.
Round 1, we are pitting Star Wars Galaxy Racer versus Beast of Reincarnation.
Beast.
Oh, I want Star Wars Galaxy Racer to win this because I think pod racing is fun.
So I'm not knocking pod racing, because it's the one thing in Star Wars that is consistently quite fun when it's in, like, it was the best part of one of the games. I can't remember which game it was that had a pod racing bit, and it was really good. But I do think Beast of Reincarnation looks fucking superb. Like,
can you remind me what that is, mate? Because I'm drawing a blank.
It's a bit like,
got a wolf in it.
It has got a wolf in it. I don't think
it's from Game Freak, isn't it?
Yeah.
Game Freak one.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. It looks really, really beautiful. It's it looks a bit Expedition 33E, but it's also like, no, because I can't remember the trailer at the top of my head.
Mate. So we just got to take your word for it.
It's like an action adventure game, isn't it? Like a combat-y sort of.
Yeah, because I've got
wolf in it.
Yeah. I've not seen a lot of gameplay of it, but the trailer looked really good, and it was one that I was hyped about for some reason.
I mean, my heart says, as I referred to the other day, go with Wipeout for nerds.
Yeah, I think because I can't actually remember, because I think now in my head I might be mixing it with Tides of Annihilation.
Oh yeah.
Oh well, Galaxy's lead racing, I guess.
Oh yeah, I guess Galaxy. Yeah, pod racing. Trust Steve to always put me on the spot with an awkward question when I can't remember.
It wasn't a tactic at all.
Every single time. But no, I can't remember. I think I was thinking of Tides of Annihilation, because when you said there's a wolf in it, I was like, is there? So yeah, no, I'm happy to put pod racing.
There we go.
So pod racing does it?
Yeah, I can go through, because I genuinely can't remember which game I'm thinking of.
Fair enough. Round 2, Halloween versus Onimusha.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I played the Onimusha demo the other day, and I wasn't that fussed about it. It's fine, it's fun, but it's just not my jam.
What's that?
The Onimusha demo.
I think.
But then also Halloween is very much not my jam, but it's almost worth it for the lulls with these two. So
I have no stake in either game.
Oh, let's fucking give it to Halloween. That's more fun.
Yes.
Yeah,
let's
go
do
on.
it. Asymmetric horror, bit of Michael Myers.
Makes for an interesting round 2 for that game as well, actually.
Sure, yeah.
So
flying through them.
Halloween wins. Next up,
to rapid fire.
Next up, Castlevania Belmont's Curse. Name was cut off then. And Gears of War E-Day.
Wow.
I think Castlevania gets it.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm more excited.
You know how much you love your Gears.
I
man.
love Gears, but I'm more excited for new Castlevania than I am for
Wow.
Gears.
I'm
It's
just-
close. Like that's a really horrible fucking like if you'd have put
That was
Gears or
brutal for me.
Castlevania
Yeah.
against any of the other things you've listed, I'd have gone for both of them over those. But head to head, I think I'm more excited for more Castlevania, and it's because I know what Gears is going to be, and I don't know what I know what Castlevania is going to be, but it's a new developer now. It's modernized. It looks stunning. Yeah,
It felt like you were trying to choose a favourite child then, Mick, for a second.
I haven't got a favorite child.
Is it because you hate all of them equally?
No, it's because some of them can hear me.
It's just
fair
they're in the room right now.
So what was that? Castlevania is going through.
Mhm.
Cool.
I mean, I would have gone Gears personally,
Yeah.
but
I have.
You don't
I'm
sound
not overly fussy either way.
You made me admit that I would mixed up Beast of King Reincarnation with Ties of Annihilation.
I didn't make you.
False.
They are quite similar. They have a quite similar cadence to them. So
And then the last one for round one is Fire Emblem Fortunes Weave. It's the way that does this. It cuts like the end of the name off. It's really jarring. And then Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 2.
Oh, MGS in a heartbeat for me.
Yep, same.
Oh, gross.
I would
What
go
are you on
with
about?
Fire Emblem for this because I don't like Gears.
This is MGS4 finally unshackled from its one console.
Oh no!
I still don't give a
it's
shit.
from a different console. You get to watch that egg be fried again. That's not
Well,
exciting.
and you'll skip that.
I mean, all you're doing is fueling my hype fire at that point, mate.
I don't like any
You know,
Metal Gear Solid game.
cutscenes? What the fuck
except-
are you doing in a Metal Gear Solid game?
Yeah, I can't understand how you can love Metal Gear Solid and skip every cut. Isn't the game like 11 minutes long?
But that's one I will actually watch them in because I care.
Even the one at the end of MGS4, the 90-minute one.
Yeah, I'd watch that.
What a load of shit.
Wow.
That sounds like Metal Gear Solid's going through. If it's a game that can make Steve watch a 90-minute cutscene, it's
I mean,
surely
yeah,
more
that
powerful
stands
than
right.
Fire Emblem.
doesn't it?
I guess. I mean, he capitulated on the E-Day versus Castlevania thing, so
Yeah, we'll knock it out later. It's fine.
yeah, it's fine. It ain't lasting very long.
I mean, based on what it's going up against, I wouldn't be so sure. So that's round one.
Nailed it.
Now round two's got 8 matchups in it. So we're starting off with Control Resonant versus Star Wars Galaxy Racer.
Control Resonant for
Gotta
me
be
all day
controlled,
long.
Oh,
surely.
Yeah, that doesn't feel like my pod racing has a whole lot of life in it there.
I'll just mark that. Does anyone want to say anything about it, or is that just cut and dry?
I mean,
I
it
mean,
does feel like an absolute battering, doesn't it?
Again, we still don't exactly know what Control Resonant is, and I'm still a little bit wary of the fact that, I mean, look, everybody's really, really upset that the next God of War game is swapping out a fucking male protagonist for a female protagonist. No one's mentioned that fucking Control is doing the exact same thing. And I know, fair enough, Kratos is bigger than Jesse Faden, but come on. But anyway, but apart from all that, Control Resonant is on a hype list for me, so I think it beats out.
It's very much one of those a trusted hand
Yeah.
leading it as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
So-
Remedy don't really put a foot wrong very often.
No.
Next round, Valor Mortis and Resonance, A Plague Tale, something. The names of the ends cut off again.
See, for me, I
Plague
would
Tale
put
Legacy.
Resonance the Plague Tale Legacy through because I really, really, really like this franchise. And Valor Mortis is by who's Valor Mortis is by
Ghost Runner.
Yeah. So that's probably going to be good, but I don't like first person melee.
I will vote for whatever anything Plague Tale is against, but I don't
Why do
actually
you
know.
hate Plague Tale so
It's
much?
so
Ryan?
fucking like it's just like it is the most like feel like everyone loved it because the story was there, and playing it was fucking tedious and miserable.
See, I didn't find it tedious and miserable at all. I thought that the rat physics are fantastic. What it does with lighting is really good. I really like the kid is annoying, to be honest, but I like the main character. And I
don't think he was that bad, considering most video game kids are annoying. I didn't think, considering he was like a little sickly child, he wasn't that.
Yeah. And they really wasn't in the second one as much.
I didn't like the second game. I thought the second game, where they made her more action, it's a bit more actiony, wasn't it? She had the crossbow and stuff. Yeah. I didn't like that. It felt ridiculous. Like,
yeah, I liked all that, having to like craft like sleeping gas and stuff. It felt like a thief game in third person. I kind of like, yeah.
I just felt too
powerful. This new one is switching it all up again, isn't it? Because this is like an origin story, or
back to the Roman times, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's not. Well, it's not switching it up necessarily. It's the main character is a side character in the second game.
Right.
Oh, really?
Yes, Isabel from the second game is the main character. See, the second game ended in a really cool way that made you think it was probably going to go modern day, because this plague is like a thing that exists in this version of history. Like it's our world, but it's not, because it's got this fucking plague magic shit going on. And the second game ends with like what is clearly a heartbeat monitor, and like, oh, so we're gonna do a time jump forward, and maybe they are, but they're telling this side story at the same time. I still think this beats out the game. I can't even remember what it was up against.
Balamortis.
I mean, I don't know what the other game is, and I was only voting for it because I don't like the other one. But like, I have to say that that's a bit of a weak way to get through.
Well, I think Balamortis looks better than Plague Tale, but I don't really have that much skin in the game for either of them.
I think what puts me off Balamortis is I don't really like first person melee game. I don't think it never really translates the way you want it to, or for me it doesn't anyway. It's why I didn't play Kingdom Come Deliverance. I couldn't get into it because the combat was awful. And plus I'm a big fan of, like, Plague Tale Innocence was like my game of the year that year, and
so the first one,
yeah, and the second
game.
And Requiem was it wasn't on my top 10 list, I don't think, but I scored it like a 9. I really, really liked it. So
cool. So Plague Tale going through.
It probably won't last depending on what it's against, but yeah.
Next up, we've got Ace Combat 8: Wings of Thief. I don't know what it's called. Thief versus Halloween.
Oh, it's got to be stupid. Plain stories, hasn't it? Stupid plain
Ace Combat is such a good franchise, man. I mean, I should have mentioned that.
They've been making the same game for like 20 years,
but they always get better. Like the mechanics are fucking sweet. Like they really play very, very well, and the story is so fucking off the wall. Like it's just like this weirdly melodramatic. It's like, I don't know what it's like.
Does it fulfill the Top Gun fantasy for you?
No, the flying and the shooting. Yeah, the story is complete. It's nothing like a Top Gun or
that's too grounded for Ace Combat.
I mean, it exists in this weird alternate universe that's like, it's like our world, but it's not our world. It's like a JRPG world, but it has like modern fighter jets and like air forces and stuff. It's just really crazy. The storylines always go really hard as well, like on cutscenes and like OTT. It's Ace Combat's really fun. I mean, I don't know. I have no interest in Halloween because I don't like that sort of game, but you guys do. So
for me, the issue is that like 90% of the asymmetric horror games end up being properly shit.
And they die, even the good ones. Like they never update them properly. The meta gets exploited within the first sort of month, and then it dies after a year because everyone's quit because it's basically impossible to play.
And they just go back to Dead by Daylight, presumably.
Yeah, that's basically what happens every time, unfortunately. So
it's a very good year with the game, but then it's just dead.
I'd say it's normally a very good month with the game, and then the next 11 months are frustrating or you uninstall it.
Friday the 13th is the only one that I've put like hundreds of hours into.
Oh, I did have fun when we played that. That was probably my favorite.
Oh, that was Texas Chainsaw we played, wasn't it?
Oh shit! No, of course it was.
There's so many. They just pick a franchise and go. It's weird to me, like how they do this, and like doesn't Dead by Daylight really encompass everybody anyway, just not with their names? Like, isn't pretty much didn't they take Jason or the Jason analogy out of Dead? They took one out of Dead by Daylight, didn't they? Because
they killers every so often. They've taken Michael Myers out being able to buy him, but if you own him, he's still in the game. So you still get to play as them, but that happens fairly often with licenses, and then they come back. It's probably happening this time because of the Halloween game, and then when that dies in a year, it'll be back to sale.
Yeah, it'll be back there.
I mean, my daughter plays Dead by Daylight a lot, and she loves it. So I know there's a lot of truck for these games, but I always hear that the other versions didn't do as well, because it's kind of like another Battle Royale coming out, and then there's Fortnite. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's always
exactly.
You're not gonna, you can't catch up now.
Yeah,
I don't like Dead by Daylight though. I think that's the one that I could.
I know that's so weird that you just don't have that, because I play that every day still.
So what are we saying? Ace Combat 8?
Yeah,
Halloween?
I think Ace Combat, just by the sound of the weirdness, man. Yeah,
it's fun.
I mean, I really want to play 7. I'm going to get 7 when it's on sale next, I think.
I've got 7. 7's really good.
Yeah. Star Wars Zero Company versus Rayman Legends Retold. I'm going for Star Wars.
That feels brutal, man. Because I want to get into, I know one of them I genuinely love, and the other one looks very fucking interesting. So and I do enjoy a tactics game.
Star Wars game looks really good. Rayman, I would be more hyped for Rayman if it was a new Rayman. I know it's a remaster or whatever.
But control yourself, Mick. There are 4 new song levels. That's enough. That sold me. Done.
See, that doesn't.
I believe one of them's MC Hammer, I think, as well.
If they just released a game of that, I would be all over it. But it's
you only ever do them once though, because they're so regimented. You don't need to do it more than once.
Yeah,
I've never played those more than once.
I have. Yeah, I have. But I don't know with this one. I would probably go for Star Wars as the more interesting game, but I think Rayman's probably going to be objectively better, because tactics games can really drop the ball quite easily. Like, if it's got a chance to hit mechanic, and it's like,
we love that shit. I love a 1% chance to miss. That's what I'm all about.
With a shotgun pressed to your face and you still missed it. It's like, really?
That's what always let down there. That's why Gears is my favorite of the tactics game.
I'm going to go heart pick Rayman, because I can't not, man, at all.
My initial thought was Rayman.
And the graphics, it looks so pretty. I know a lot of people have moaned about how this looks because it's dropped the UB art look, but I love both. There's space in this universe for both of those things. You know what, though? I won't play Rayman unless it lands on my lap, whereas Star Wars, I would probably go out of my way to either review or play. So I'm going to say Star Wars is my favorite.
I think we should put Star Wars through. Sorry,
fucking hell, loyal.
Yeah,
it's going through.
Yeah, I just think it's
newer. Rayman I would play, but I'm not gonna it's not something I would put my money on. Whereas I would probably buy a Star Wars tactic game.
Whereas I'm invariably going to get Rayman on 3 different fucking platforms.
Obviously.
On the same day, and then play one of them.
Yeah, but it's there if I want it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Next up, we've got Castlevania: Belmont's Curse versus Phantom Blade Zero.
Castlevania still wins for me.
I mean,
Phantom Blade would be against something else, maybe, because I do think it looks really, really good, but it's still kind of an unknown quantity in that. And like I said before, I think I said last week when we talked about the state of play, it's a game that seems to look progressively worse. Like every time I see more of it, it looks slightly less polished, and I think it's because the initial reveal was so polished, and like the shit the player was doing in that first reveal was like, you're not doing that. And then and they've never shown that stuff since. It's always been like, let's show you a Souls boss and let's show you this, but just selling you a vibe from the off. Yeah, and I don't think it's going to be bad, but again, I do think it's the game that Sony's going to push out of this year. If anything. So my vote is still Castlevania. Yeah, I have no horse in this race, man, so I'm easy to go with
And I'm never going to vote against Castlevania. No. Castlevania, come on.
It's going to take something big for that. Even for me, to be honest, it's got to it's got to come up against something hot for me.
Next up, Nintendo Switch Sports Resort versus Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen.
What a weird match.
What kind of fucked up matchup is that?
That was random. I didn't. All of it's been random.
For me, obviously, it's Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen.
Whereas mine's obviously Switch Sports.
Obviously, Switch Sports.
We have a literal split down the middle here.
And it's
I'm taking it for the fact that I can drag my family in on this, so it's got that for me going as well, and a huge nostalgia here.
What you're saying is that Steve's family are a couple of extra votes that help in this.
Well, I mean, that sounds fair.
Yeah, I mean,
I kind of don't think I don't think I keep calling it Wii Sports. I don't think Switch 2 Sports Resort's going to last against many more games if it goes through this round. So it's certainly not going to come up against Castlevania at some point, and Lars going to shoot it in the head immediately. So
what you're saying is give it its moment.
So I don't mind, and I do think, and I'm still confused about what Dark Arisen is. I don't get why it's called Dark Arisen.
Great about it. They called it the same name as last time,
and I don't get what the gameplay looked like the first game, and why the story they talked about was the first game. I feel like they're
someone just really fuck up with the trailer.
It feels like it feels like somebody's just is just releasing the original Dark Arisen into Dragon's Dogma 2. Like, is that what they're doing? Are we just getting Bitter Black Isle again and fast travel? I don't know.
We put Thumb War.
Thumb Wars wins.
I think Thumb Wars wins.
You can't beat a massive thumb.
To be fair as well, a knock against Dragon's Dogma is that I read earlier there's no new vocation in it, which is a little bit disappointing.
Yeah, see what I mean? This just feels like Capcom are just doing the same thing again. They're just going to go, here's an area. I know they've done something with the vocations. Haven't they brought the vocations? I thought they brought the vocations from the first game into the second game, because there was like...
if they have, I've not read it. I think the thing I saw is that there's a new Guardian vocation for pawns, but not for the player.
Well, okay.
Capcom have had a busy, absolute banger of a year, arguably. We can excuse them a bit of time off on this.
Yeah, one. they can just not bother doing much with this one.
They're just keeping this alive.
I'll be playing it. Anyway,
I'll play it for sure. Like, I'm certainly going to play it over fucking Thumb Wars, but
Marvel Tokon. Don't know if anyone really cares about that.
It looks pretty as hell, but I'm never going to play it.
Against Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 2.
Oh, Tokon you're right.
Come on, MGS.
It's got to be MGS. Sure.
MGS.
Out of the two, MGS.
I do think it's
yes.
It's one of those where we're not going to be able to argue enough. But if I was having to put a vote, I obviously would still have put it on Tokon.
I love that me and Lyle don't like Metal Gear Solid, and we do like. We seem quite aligned tonight, Lyle. This never happens.
Very aligned today.
It won't last for long, mate. It'll be gone again next week.
Yeah, Castlevania will come up against Control Resident in a minute, and we'll have to actually fight. So,
hang on. Hang on, I just need to change it. I accidentally put Dragon's Dogma 3.
Yes, I'll bet.
Right, this last one is painful. I'll wait a sec. Yeah, this last one, again, completely random.
Yeah,
this one's very difficult. Marvel's Wolverine versus the Blood of Dawnwalker.
Ooh.
Hang on now. You say it's difficult, but we're talking about what would objectively be the best game that's not GTA. I think Wolverine will be better than Dawnwalker, but they're very different games, and I really want to play
they
both.
Are so different.
Dawnwalker's more of an unknown quantity, I guess, isn't it?
Dawnwalker. This is the thing about Dawnwalker. Dawnwalker could very, very, very easily be shit. Like, it could very easily be Euro janky, because it looks very much the Witchery. It, like, the gameplay they showed off has a touch of jank to it. I don't mind. I like that sort of thing, but it has that quality to it where it could, and whereas Wolverine is Insomniac, it's gonna rock.
it's going to be slick as fuck, isn't it? It's
so my vote would be for Wolverine, even though I am hyped for Dawnwalker and I'm looking forward to it. In this matchup, I think Wolverine
looks like more my sort of thing, and I do think very much the known quantity thing means that we Wolverine's not gonna be shit. It couldn't really be shit, you know.
Yeah. It might not be as good as Spider-Man, but it's not going to be a bad experience. I don't think it's going to be a game where you go, I'm really bored of playing as fucking Wolverine. You know, it's like.
I missed this chat with you guys following the state of play 2 weeks ago now, nearly. How did you think the combat looked in Wolverine?
It looked like Wolverine.
Because it looked very pretty and there was lots going on with like smashing into environments and things, but without seeing how the player input goes, I could almost envision that not being that engaging to play.
It didn't look like combos, did it?
It felt almost like it could be a bit button mashy.
I think
without seeing that, it's a bit of a presumption.
It looks to me like it's going to be more reactive and contextual. Like there was he impales the guy on the forklift. He's slamming people against walls. I think it's going to be more like, because Spider-Man I know is very combo based, but also you've got like the spider sense reaction time stuff.
There's a lot of Arkham DNA in it, isn't there?
Yeah, and I think that Insomniac will do something similar with Wolverine. Like I think it will matter whether you're standing next to something. It will matter more about the timing of the button presses rather than like necessarily a combo. But it looks like it's going to be really cathartic. Like it looks like it's going to be really, really meaty and brutal.
It's a bit like Bond.
Yeah, kind of, because that's a similar thing. Like that's not really combos. You just sort of tap square 3 times, but if you stood next to something, he smacks their head off it and things. Like I think it looks really, really good. I'm more excited for Wolverine than I am for Dawnwalker, even though I am excited for both.
Yeah, I mean, I'm obviously very movie as well.
Right, so now on to round 3. So 4 more matchups. We've got Control Resonant versus Resonance: A Plague Tale Legacy.
Oh, well, Control wins this one for me.
Control,
and I don't think Lyle cares because he really wants it.
Hey, I like Control. I'm excited for Control, so I'll take it, you know?
But yeah, Control beats Plague Tale.
There we go.
Plus, it's weird that there's so many games with Resonant in the title this year.
I know, yeah. And they both ended up in a matchup together. Ace Combat 8 versus Star Wars Zero Company.
Ooh, weird
two entirely different games.
This one for me is probably Star Wars.
I'm 100% Star Wars. I take a tactics game over another.
I think Ace Combat 8. I think Ace Combat 8's come as far as it can go in terms of like whether it's.
It certainly is reading the room, so you know.
I'm not knocking Ace Combat 8. I'm really excited for it, but I think in this particular matchup, I think Star Wars has got more potential to surprise.
I'm excited for Star Wars too. I think it looks like that could be a really, really good game. If that is like XCOM but Star Wars, that really could sort of be the next like Midnight Suns sort of nice surprise.
Yeah, it feels like a winner.
Yeah. What a great game that was.
Star Wars is going through. Might have been different if I played Ace Combat before, but next up we've got Castlevania Belmont's Curse versus Nintendo Switch Sports Resort.
I'm fucked here then, aren't I?
Oh, I don't know. That thumb war did look.
I mean, I don't really care for Castlevania.
Belmont's versus
I could be swayed.
We're not having Castlevania taken down by the thumb.
Yeah, I think
it would make for a nice conversation point later on.
It would.
No, we've got to think back to how much Steve really embarrassed Mick at the start of this podcast, you know, making him think about a game, you know, really, really tough times having to think about how
embarrassed the man. I love him. That's brilliant.
Right, I'm putting Castlevania through.
I genuinely have to go and watch the Beast of Reincarnation and the Tides of Annihilation trailers after this so that I can get my head straight.
I can't remember what Tides of Annihilation is.
That's the one that's a bit like Expedition 33 and like
it's like Beast of Reincarnation, but without a wolf.
Without wolves, yeah.
Apparently so, yeah.
And then last one for this round, Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 2 versus Marvel's Wolverine.
Oh, bastard. I'm going to have to take Wolverine. You have to fight
MGS.
Oh. I'm going to have to.
I buy MGS. Bye.
I still love you, MGS.
Bye, you weird.
Too late. It's dead now. No more fried eggs for you.
They are done.
And now we have our semi-finals.
Okay.
So semi-final 1, Control Resonant versus Star Wars Zero Company.
Control for me on this one.
Star Wars for me.
I think Star Wars for me.
Oh God, this is interesting.
You really would take Star Wars over Control Resonant.
Yeah. I'd prefer a tactics game over an action game.
And
I don't really like Sam Lake Remedy games that much.
Whereas I really like the Alan Wake games, but Control, like the first Control, I didn't really give enough time, and I probably would like it, but I didn't. So I'm in an interesting spot where, like, I'm kind of excited for both. I think I probably would put Control ahead, but if there's like too heavy arguments on the other side, I'm not going to be like strong enough to overthrow it. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know. I just think that, like, so I would say, like, while I'm excited for Star Wars, yes, and I do like a tactics game. The Control universe in particular is so cool that I can't wait to see what they like. Whatever they do with Star Wars tactics is still going to be Star Wars. Like, no matter what they do, it's still going to be Star Wars, but turn-based tactics. Whereas Control, I don't know what they're going to do yet. I don't know what level of the FBC stuff they're going to go into. I want to see that, like, oldest house on the outside, like invading New York. I think it just, and plus it harkens back to stuff that we don't get very often anymore, which is like that big open world superhero game that we used to get. And I don't know, we had like Spider-Man and stuff, but this is going back to like Hulk Ultimate Destruction almost, and like a prototype. That's the vibe I get from this. But if I'm
looking forward to both. I'm not against Control in any way, shape, or form. I just know that I will probably put more hours into a tactics game laying on the sofa than blasting through Control, and that'll be done.
Yeah, and Star Wars, you can put together your own crew, can't you?
It almost has the trailer a bit of almost like a Suicide Squad vibe, with all the little rogue folks doing like, ex-bounty hunter, smuggler, all these things coming together. I quite like that.
Fair enough.
It's like a rogues gallery being put together for it.
Fair enough. I will.
And everyone else will pick Control Resonant, So us saying Star Wars, that's interesting. That makes us interesting and cool,
Okay.
And then our other semi-final is Castlevania, Belmont's Curse, and Marvel's Wolverine.
Shit.
I mean, that's Wolverine for me immediately, but I know it's more difficult for. Oh, is it? I thought you might have been on the fence as well.
I am bang on the fence here. Like, I would literally not mind either one going through, but I don't want either one not to. So, like, I think Castlevania still.
For me, it's Castlevania.
I think Castlevania, as much as Wolverine is like in the top 5 games I want this year, so is Castlevania. I don't know. Castlevania, that's my vote. I
mean, you've backed it all the way through so far. I'd be weird to turn now.
And I lost Control Resonant to fucking Star Wars. So, like, Castlevania is too much of an event. Like, a new Wolverine game is good, Insomniac good, Marvel always good, all that. But this is new Castlevania. This is almost as exciting for me as a new GTA. So, like,
it is more exciting than that for me, oddly enough. I mean, in Wolverine, I couldn't tell if it looked like you put combos in, right, or if you've had to just do things reactively. And someone was trying to say that about Wolverine at some point to not let it get through. Does that work? Does this
I think we need to look at this objectively, and Marvel's Wolverine has a whole extra dimension on Castlevania, and therefore I think it has to go through.
That's what we're going for.
The problem is Castlevania skews towards being old.
See, I think Castlevania will do more with that, with one less dimension than Wolverine will.
Yeah, I think there's a chance that Wolverine is a bit too looks like a 360 action game is like a 360 action game.
I think Castlevania will.
We don't get those anymore.
I think Castlevania will be a more. We don't get Castlevania games either. I think Castlevania will be a more interesting. Yeah,
and it's.
I think
it's
well, in the spirit of what we said earlier, where a lot of people will be putting Wolverine through, then maybe we should go with a slightly weird.
Let's have a weird final.
I mean, that was your argument
This
before.
is a very
so
weird
maybe
final.
We go with it again.
Castlevania.
Castlevania's going through.
Yep.
Who the fuck's gonna win?
So now we've got our final: Star Wars Zero Company versus Castlevania Belmont's Curse.
I'm excited for Adam to listen back to this one.
He's gonna be fucking screaming.
Well, to be fair, there was not like there was any Nintendo games that could have gone through other than Switch Sports Resort.
Yeah, you didn't put Star Wars in
Or
it.
Revenge.
No, doing August to October.
I think the winner's Castlevania. I'm sorry, but I think the winner's Castlevania.
I mean, I don't give a shit about Castlevania, but I know it's probably the winner here.
Oh,
It's
then
going
we're
to have to be the amount of effort you pushed it through with, mate. I mean, it's to be admired.
I mean, I didn't want Star Wars to go through last time, let alone win the overall thing against a game that I've put above my other games.
It would have been quite funny if Star Wars got through and just took out Control and then Castlevania, though, and had to go and eat his sad evening meal.
Yeah,
not looking his family in the eye.
Generally sobbing.
I would burn my prequel trilogy DVD box set.
So there we go. The best game to play before GTA is Castlevania Belmont's Curse. In second place, you've got Star Wars Zero Company. And then for third place, Control Resonant versus Marvel's Wolverine. Quick fire round.
Go on then.
I still want Control more.
Wolverine for me.
I want Wolverine more than Control.
I mean, I don't mind either way because this is like Sophie's choice. Both are going
to be bangers, man.
But if it's it's like 49 to 51%, do you know what I mean? Like
if it has to be a quick fire round as well, then I'll say Wolverine, and then we've done it fast enough. Time has run out.
Fair enough.
Wolverine's our third place.
Yeah, we should do the GOTY like this year. We should just be like
that quick.
Like every single category is just 3 rounds, semi-final, final, done. We just chop it all up over the
Kieran randomizes.
I'm liking that idea, mate. You might be onto something.
Yeah, that was quite fun to do, I thought.
Yeah.
And the randomness does add a little bit of spice to it as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, at the beginning, I would not have expected Castlevania to come out on top. I'll be honest.
I don't know. It would have been. It would have been.
I thought it was going to get there.
I wouldn't have expected Star Wars Zero Company to have made it.
Yeah, that's definitely a wild card.
Not with things like Wolverine and Control in there as well, and Thumb Wars. I'd have thought they would have easily. Anyway, that was good. I was enjoying.
Yeah, that was
great
fun.
turn of events.
So we'll consider that for GOTYs. We'll think about that.
Yeah, I think there's a way of making that That was quite fun.
So that's been the bonus pod. Thank you for listening. Thank you for supporting us. If you're listening to this and you don't support us, I don't know how, but please support us anyway. Please give us some money. And we'll be back next week. See you next week.
Catch you later.
Bye.
Bye.